Thank you very much. Thank you. I appreciate it. Welcome to the Nightly Show. I am your host, Larry. That is me. Larry Wilmore. Okay, we're going to get right to it tonight. Big story out of the Nightly Show Disease Center.
Hospitals on alert for measles as an outbreak of the highly contagious illness continues to spread. A majority of the nearly 80 reported infections are in California. The epidemic apparently originated at Disneyland.
That's right, measles at Disneyland. Now, thank God I stopped going after they closed Captain EO. That was just my little protest. Now look, I know to a lot of you youngsketeers, I know. That's what you call yourselves nowadays, right? I haven't been keeping up. Whatever. Okay, look. I'm sure measles doesn't sound that serious, right? It probably just sounds like an adorable floppy-eared puppy. Hey, measles. How's my little measles? Measles! Measles did a bad thing, but measles is pretty serious. It's no puppy dog, but it is a bitch.
Fever, runny nose, ends up with blindness, swelling of brain, and death.
Brain swelling and death? You might as well let your kids play football. Right? That's right. So, okay, all right. What happened here? I mean, is it like the flu shot? Did we just run out of the vaccine? I mean, I thought we eradicated measles for good in the year 2000 along with the Baja Men. Okay, well, look. Well, thank God we have a vaccination.
Most of those cases involve patients who never received a measles vaccination.
What? Well, why can't they get it? Can they not afford it? Or, I mean, are they being kept away? Is this Obamacare?
Skipping shots has become a growing trend in parts of California.
A trend? This is your children's health, not culottes. I mean, why would people want to expose their kids to measles? It doesn't even make sense.
Many still fear that the vaccines might cause autism.
Oh, okay, all right, okay, well, that sounds serious. Okay, so, all right, so which doctor do we have to thank for bringing this to our attention?
Call it the Jenny effect.
TV host Jenny McCarthy is known by many as an autism activist.
I do believe that there is a correlation between vaccinations and autism.
The reason why they're not vaccinating is because the vaccines are not safe.
Oh, for sake, Jenny McCarthy? Look, maybe it's just me, but I don't think it's a good idea to take medical advice from a non-doctor, all right? I mean, a lot of my old friends disagreed, and I miss them every day. I didn't know many of you had these, okay? All right. No, but seriously, here's the deal. Jenny McCarthy went on the Oprah Winfrey Show in 2007 to talk about the link between autism and vaccinations and said, first thing I did, Google. I put in autism and I started my research. The University of Google is where I got my degree from. Google University. Man, that must be an awesome school, man. I mean, after all, how else would she have acquired enough knowledge to write 3 books on autism? 3. All right, now look, to be fair, I mean, Jenny was primarily influenced by a paper written by a Dr. Andrew Wakefield, so at least her source was a doctor.
The supposed link between autism and vaccines was championed by British scientist Andrew Wakefield, but his paper was discredited.
He took $600,000 from lawyers to actually do the study and was proven to show that the study was fraudulent, that he coerced patients. He actually isn't even a doctor anymore. We call him Mr. Wakefield.
Oh, wait, I got one. We don't call him a doctor anymore. We call him the Hippocratic Oath. Right? Great. We don't call him doctor anymore. We call him Mr. Phibbs. Sidney Poitier pulled that one out of my ass. That's how oh, wait, here goes one. Okay. We don't call him doctor anymore. We call him Doogie Howser, MD's nuts. Come on. That's my boy. Can't believe you guys laughed at that stuff. Okay, seriously, what do legitimate doctors have to say?
The Pediatric Society, the CDC, every international organization, WHO, everybody comes down out of the mainstream on the view that vaccines are absolutely crucial to good health.
Vaccines do not cause autism, and I know that there's been a lot of back and forth on this. I've been reporting on this issue for 13 years. People, it's remarkable how emotional this topic gets. Correlation does not equal causation.
Snap! Genie McCarthy, you just got served a dish of goop duck. All right. Kidding aside, let me tell you why this story is so frustrating. Look, please break it down for us, Melinda Gates.
We take vaccines so for granted in the United States. We're so used to taking our kids in. Women in the developing world know the power of these. They will walk 10 kilometers in the heat with their child and line up to get a vaccine because they have seen death. We've forgotten what measles deaths look like.
Exactly. Look, about 400 people worldwide still die from measles every day, but most of them live in developing countries. And now one of those developing countries is called Disneyland. Look, guys, we're all familiar with the term first world problem, right? It's when rich Americans complain about something that people in other parts of the world might consider a byproduct of luxury. You know, like when I have to turn on the subtitles on Netflix because I'm eating Doritos too loudly, right? You know what I'm talking about. Yeah. We all can relate to that. We're Americans. That's how we roll, right? Well, this vaccine thing, it's one of those. Look, we took a problem that we had nearly eradicated and made it ultra relevant again. Measles is now the Matthew McConaughey of infectious disease. I hope you're happy. We'll be right back. Hey, America, follow The Nightly Show with Larry Wilmore on Twitter, but don't follow me home. I want followers, but I don't want followers. That's stalking.